Selhurst Park was transformed into a scene of defiance and fervor as hundreds of passionate Crystal Palace supporters marched in protest against UEFA's controversial decision to demote the club to the Europa Conference League. The protest came after UEFA's announcement that despite Crystal Palace's historic FA Cup triumph in May, securing their first major trophy, Palace would not partake in the Europa League this season. The frustration stems from UEFA's stringent multi-club ownership regulations, which have dashed Palace's European dreams. At the heart of the controversy is American investor John Textor, who holds a stake in Crystal Palace while also being the majority owner of French side Lyon, another club that qualified for the Europa League. UEFA's rules dictate that two clubs under the same ownership umbrella cannot compete in the same European competition. Unfortunately, Palace was unable to reconfigure their stakes relationship in time, resulting in their relegation to the less prestigious Europa Conference League. In a last-minute twist, Textor has begun negotiations to sell his stake in Crystal Palace to Woody Johnson, owner of the NFL's New York Jets. However, these discussions may not be finalized swiftly enough to alter Palace's standing in European competitions for the current season. The streets resonated with fan chants, flares illuminated the protest, and banners filled the air, vividly expressing outrage over what the fans perceive as an unjust punishment that undermines the club's painstaking success. Meanwhile, Nottingham Forest, who finished just behind Palace in the Premier League standings, are now set to gain the Europa League spot Palace had fought for, adding a further twist to the unfolding drama. The streets around Selhurst Park echoed with defiance and unity as the Palace faithful continued their passionate protest, proclaiming their unwavering support for their beloved club, determined to fight against what they perceived to be an unfair decision by UEFA.